It's the day before Christmas. And for many children, they'll be opening presents soon. For many families, it'll be a great Noche Buena this evening. But to many cyclists, it's the start of the festive 500. What is it? Stay with us and find out. Let's have fun. And we're off. Set to do over 130 kilometers today. Hoping to keep pace up so we can get back in town to still join the festivities with families. Let's go. So the RAPHA 500 started sometime in 2010. And the challenge was to make it through Christmas Eve to New Year's Eve, riding 500 kilometers in between. So in other countries, riding between Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, they have to put up, and the challenge is really not just the 500 kilometers, but it's actually the weather. In other countries, you have winter, so riding in the snow and wow, that's tough. But in the Philippines, it can be just as tough, not snow, but Christmas parties. So trying to navigate through and the calendar, the social calendar here, that becomes a challenge too. Seriously. Morning. In the beginning, of course, it was rides outdoors that counted. You had to log in to Strava or any other platform that records your ride and then submit that. But since 2020, when the pandemic hit, they started counting virtual rides as well. So you could be at home on your trainer and still add up to the miles. Thank you. That's all good fun because we're going down, but we're climbing up that later too. I think it's important that when you're trying to do the festive 500, I think the objective is more than just counting the miles. You gotta enjoy it. You gotta be with your buddies. Stop when it's nice. Don't try too hard about counting the numbers. I think The smiles for the miles count too, right? It's a cloudy day, it's a cool day. I know for Westerners, this might not be cold for you, but for us, it's very pleasant. I'd say it's in the low 20s because of the wind chill centigrade. I know, but for a little brown island boy like me, that's pretty cold already. Thank you. You guys must have been here over an hour waiting for us. We're gonna head out. We've got about 20 kilometers in one direction. We're asking each other to help already. We're gonna take turns up front. It's gonna be flat, windy, and a bit cold. The teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, let's go. Nice day to be out on a bicycle, isn't it? Through all the small towns that we pass through, especially near the markets, it gets busy, it gets tight. Because this evening, family traditions, you'll have a feast prepared at home, and this will be waiting for midnight, so the families get together around a banquet, around a feast, and whatever else you can provide. Gathering families, waiting for midnight for Christmas Day. So it just gets a bit tricky here because the road is cracked. They fixed one side already. They've redone this and it's a lot smoother, but on this side, that's what the old road used to look like. Not too long ago, I have a friend who not too long ago cracked his wheel set on that. Not fun. Definitely keeps you alert. I know it's been said that if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. But right now, I'm closer to dying than being stronger, so I don't know about that yet. Oh, gosh, blistering pace. Blistering pace. In the headwind. Mr. Gravel bike makes it look so easy. We reached our halfway point. We're turning back from here. Basically, it's an out and back. And all we want to do is just get some distance on the first day. We'll be again targeting over 130 kilometers. It's a nice picturesque backdrop for a photo. It's a good turnaround point too. It's at the tip of a little peninsula that's right beside the Laguna Lake. So headwinds are gonna be brutal. We're gonna help each other on the way back.
Merry Christmas from RCC Manila!
Everybody's chatting, taking photos. If nobody starts to move, we're not gonna start to move. But we gotta get back. Families are waiting for us to help for the preparations for this evening's Christmas Eve. Going the other direction, it was a headwind. We turned around and a wind shift, and it's still a headwind. Oh my God. Okay, this is not fair. It's supposed to be downhill, but because of the headwind, I gotta be pedaling downhill. Oh, son of a gun. Car! Here we are in a town market again, and as I mentioned, everybody's out buying something for this evening. All the family recipes are gonna be on parade tonight in every house. There's gonna be roasted chicken. Maybe if you've got a good budget, you might even have a lechon or a roasted pig. But they're coming out to buy and prepare for this evening. One of the biggest occasions for family gatherings here. Set of hills coming out of the Halahala Flats, and we're on it now. That's why we know it's about to end. But I got dropped again. Oh boy, these flats. Okay, we're out of the Halahala Flats. Thank goodness. Gonna stop and regroup with everybody for a while. I'm gonna stop a while and regroup with everybody. I've lost my sentence structure. I'm so exhausted. You guys are amazing. Yeah. You guys are amazing.
Ilang minutes sinantay nyo?
Naka-Netflix na yan. They've been watching Netflix while waiting.
Isang episode ng Spy Family.
Tagalan!
Grabe yung headwind.
That was exhausting. That is exhausting. Some of the guys went to the gas station in search of a toilet to use. Then we're gonna move on. We're doing good time this time. Still have about 50 kilometers to go. Should be easy going home. Just relaxed. Joseph, you're all good? Nice. Glad you joined us. We're on the way back. I think the tricky part is now going to be the traffic on the road. I hope it's still light. Otherwise, it could cause us to spend more time weaving through. But still, it was an awesome ride out to that at the point. To have that photo, it's always a nice place, except for the headwind. Oh dear. Okay, finally the sun's able to break through the clouds, but still it could be worse, so still grateful. Still grateful. This was that pretty descent this morning. Still pretty, but it's an ascent now. Okay, that was the last tough climb on this route. Now we just gotta deal with the traffic going back on the flats. Ah, glad it's over. We're 126 kilometers in and we're still battling a headwind. Ah, caramba. On our way home, on our way home. Hooray, we're in the shade. Yeah, we had good clouds, but then the sun came up and it got really hot and it was kind of even stinging, and so happy to be under the shade now. And that ride is done. 140 kilometers in the bank. I've got 7 more days to fill 500 kilometers. It was nice, it was fast. We had headwinds. We had a bit of traffic. We had a couple of flats. Again, flat tires. But still, it was a great ride. I think the challenge of the Festive 500, like I said, is more than just the distance. In other countries, it's the weather, the climate, snow. Here, you've got work and the social calendar, and you've got the hangovers, and but it's meant to add some spice to the holidays. It's not meant to be the end-all, be-all. Still have to have fun, right? Well, if you enjoyed the ride, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Cheers. Well done, guys and girl.
And girl.
Ha ha ha.